Today we're going to be talking about live event videographer. Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be talking about live event videography and how to use your creativity to kind of make it seem like you're in multiple places at once. As a one-man band, there might be a situation where there are things happening simultaneously, so you might need to use creativity to figure out how to cover it. So I'm going to be going through 3 different situations that I've been through and breaking down how I managed to make it work creatively. First one was I was shooting this live event and they had many activities going on. One of them was a bicycle race. I was covering a different activity, so I missed the start of it. I wanted to get multiple shots, one of a drone, and at the same time be on land with the camera to catch the bikers as they went around. I set up my camera on the ending of the track where the bikers were gonna start coming through. And I set up at the same time a drone, was the Mavic 1 above me. I was shooting with the drone a little bit before they got to me. That way I was kind of able to monitor the bikers as they came, and then I could prepare with the camera. The good thing is that nowadays, like the Mavic series, they're so intuitive that you basically, once it's up in the air, you can kind of leave it, obviously keeping an eye on your surroundings, but it's not gonna move much. It's basically like a sky tripod. I had that set up. I was waiting for a while. I was kind of worried that the battery was gonna die, and I was ready on the floor for when the bikers came, and I was able to get a couple of shots, one from the top, one from the bottom, and that was enough to showcase on the video what I needed to show. Number 2, so I was covering this event. It was for the same company, but it was a different year, and they had, I think, 3 activities going on at the same time. I first looked at what were the activities to kind of come up with the strategy of how I would be able to cover them. So the ones that were going on were a treasure hunt at Epcot, a golf tournament, and a go-karting race. Looking at the activities that I had, I figured that golf and the go-kart, I was probably able to fake that, because like I could do some creative shots on the golfing field to kind of make it seem like I was there, and the go-kart the same thing. So I chose to go to the treasure hunt because that was the one that was going to have people's faces and a little more interactive, so it's going to be a little more interesting to show in the final video, whereas the other ones, they're more like common activities. It wouldn't matter as much. In the morning of that day, I went out to the golf field. I got a few shots of the ball going into the hole. I got some shots of the flag. I got shots of people playing from the back. The way it was scheduled, I was able to finish the treasure hunt and then go to the go-karting location and catch the ending of the race. So I was able to record the winners, because they had a little, like, you know, the classic race little steps of the first, second, and third place. So I was able to catch that, and then I went to look at other people go-karting because they have the helmets. So I was able to get footage of people go-karting and mix it with the footage of the winners celebrating, so it seemed like I was there the whole time. That way I was able to cover all 3 activities at the same time. Next one, this one's a little more basic. Any live event that you're gonna shoot, you're gonna be doing a lot of highlight reels of what's actually going on in the event. So the keynote speakers, cocktail breaks and all that, the little parties. In order to make it seem like there was a full crew there, I wanted to have multiple angles to make it seem that that moment had a full coverage. And then later on editing, you kind of try to match the actions as close as possible. So whether it was a group of people talking or a keynote speaker, I would shoot a wide establishing shot of the scene. So if it's a group of people, I just go and shoot a nice shot that shows everybody. Then I will go to the left side and shoot like a medium wide type of shot, and then a close-up shot on that angle. And then I'll go to the right side and do the same thing, shoot a medium and then a close-up. So that way you had a full scene to work with later when you edit. It just gives a more complete kind of feel to it, and it gives you more options when you're editing. Especially if you're going to be shooting a lot of keynotes, there's only so much that you can do to make the shots different and interesting. It's going to be kind of important to get creative. Having the full option of any angle that you want, you're going to be able to edit a lot easier later on. You might be able to do like a match where you make a cool transition because you have two shots that kind of match with different speakers. So those are just 3 situations that I've had to use creativity to kind of figure out how to do it by myself. So I hope this helps you guys get out there and get some cool stuff for the one-man band folks out there. And let me know in the comments, what are some of your strategies, what are some things that you've done before to kind of seem like you're in multiple places at the same time. And if you like this video, be sure to give a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And have a great one, guys.